Yeah, so it's been a while since I made my last video. A few days ago I was actually planning to bet on the quarterfinals games, but vacation plans got in the way of that, so I wasn't able to. And I'm actually glad I wasn't able to, because it wouldn't have turned out very well if I did. Something you may have noticed is I swapped out all the original skins for different skins. I did this because majority of my skins were all worth 2 to 10 cents, and it was a pain to bet on 5 plus games just to use them. But now, since I have fewer skins that are worth more, I can bet on less games and gain more value. But I'm not cheating or anything, these skins are still equal to the original skins at $9.50. Anyways, back to the games that I'm betting on. So these are 3 pretty safe bets. Netcode will definitely be reliable, Lunatic will definitely beat TMP, especially if it's on Dust 2. And Netcode, I'm pretty confident will beat SKDC, but it'll definitely be a closer game. Now that I think about it, I probably should bet less on it, but it's fine. The bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. Anyways, I'll see you guys after the games are over. Netcode versus Reliable. They played on Dust 2. Both of these teams played very well skill-wise. They seemed very even in the beginning. By the end of the first half, the score was 8-7 in favor of Netcode. Later, during the second half, Netcode steamrolled through, only giving Reliable one round. Netcode went on to win the game 16-10. Both teams played very well, but I think Netcode played the map a bit better. Now for the next game, Netcode versus SK. They played on Mirage, which SK played very well on the night before. The entire first half was back and forth. The half score was 8-7 in favor of SK. But, just like in Netcode's first game, in the second half they pulled ahead and went on to win the game 16-9. This was a very nerve-wracking game. I almost wanted to change my bet from Netcode to SK. The reason I almost wanted to change my bet was because SK played very well the night before on Mirage, and I think SK would have won if they used the same tactics that they used the other night. Another thing that concerned me was at the end of Netcode's first game, Tarek on Netcode's team said, "Don't bet Netcode, you heard it here first." But, in the end, it all worked out. One thing I'd like to mention is how well JDM, Netcode's opper, played. He did fantastic both games, with and without the op, and I think if he wasn't playing during those games, Netcode would have lost them. Now for the last game, Lunatic versus TMP. They played on Dust 2, one of Lunatic's better maps. Both teams played well. The ending half score was 8-7 in favor of Lunatic. The whole game was back and forth. I honestly didn't know which team would win, but in the end, Lunatic pulled the win, winning 16-14. It was a close game.
And Tariff especially, as he will go ahead and throw out the grenade, and he lights him up with the Sonston 4. 2 frags, 3 frags, 4, and I believe that was the ace. Yes, it is. A little bit of an eco mop up there.
Alright, so I managed to win 3 out of 3 games, which is pretty sweet. This is what I bet, of course, and then this is what I won. I won some pretty cool skins. Stat Track P90, poles, something I can't pronounce, blue laminate, and then stickers. So this totals me up to about $18, almost double of what I had last episode, which is awesome. I'm getting there a lot faster than I expected. One thing that I'd like to mention is I have a Twitter, and on that Twitter I post what games I bet on and what teams I bet on before the games actually start. So if you want to bet with me, or see what I bet on, feel free to go to my Twitter. I'll post a link in the description, so you guys can find it. Alright guys, as always, I'll see you next time.